Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday night's Fools Rush In. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good week. You're ready for the weekend ahead, and we're looking to kickstart that weekend for you in humorous fashion. It is the start of the Olympics. The opening ceremony is either currently taking place or has taken place. I believe it's not necessarily gone down the best on social media, but we wanted to get in on the action, so I have challenged the Fools to record themselves trying different physical endeavors, different Olympic activities. And as you will see from the videos that we share and pundit on tonight, some have taken it very seriously, some have adapted to it very well, some haven't taken it quite so seriously, and some haven't adapted to it very well at all. I believe, I hope, fingers crossed, that after tonight's show, we are back on X. It doesn't look like X is working tonight, but I believe that everything's sorted, that it's back in from Monday, and the real season preview stuff starts. What have we got coming up? Monday, we've got members of the Trust joining us. Next week tonight, we have some of our favourite opposition fans joining us for season preview. A week on Monday, we have the full season preview. And then after Life decided to kick me square in the gonads, 2 weeks tonight, where we should all be in Chesterfield. Those of us who now can't go for one reason or another are looking to do a watch along. So feel free, if you're not going, to join us to see our reactions as the events unfold. But that's the next 2 weeks. This is all about tonight. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please follow our Facebook page so that you do not miss anything that gets shared across any of our socials. And to set the tone for tonight, I have a kind of athletic themed intro question for tonight's panel. But before all that, let's roll the titles. I'm glad to see that some people have seen the message. Mike's here, evening Mike. He's looking forward to this. We've got one of the Jasons here, says bonjour. Very on point. Thank you, Jason. Good evening, pal. And the other Jason as well, saying good evening, Fyfie. Good evening to you. Let's welcome on tonight's panel. You've got hosting duties tonight. It's the second strongest but 10th fastest Fool. By the way, for those who have watched or heard Monday's episode where Fools rated each other, when I said we weren't going to get offended and we weren't going to hold it against each other, the WhatsApp chat has been fucking mental this week with people quoting their rankings. So it's only right that the first person I welcome on is the least intelligent and the least good looking. Evening, Ben.
How you doing, boy? Yeah, all good here. Most aesthetically challenged, the least intelligent, one of the worst fashionable, and also the brilliant mix of being least intelligent but the most think he's right person in the whole group is here. Welcome. We're so pleased to be here tonight. I can't wait. And like my average banter hopefully contributes.
So you obviously you popped on briefly, but you missed Monday's episode because you were out. I do know that you have since watched it back.
Yes.
Were you happy overall with your ratings?
Well, when I got back, I first watched half of it and I was squinting up through one eye and I was just laughing at Joe because I beat him on Swindon history, which really wound him up. But I think he got his own back on quite a few of them. You're all fuckers. All of you. It's a good thing. Oh, yeah, I'm also the most violent.
I was going to say, Mike's just reminding us you're the least loyal.
Hardly surprising seeing you all think I'm fugly, but there you go.
Yeah, we only like good-looking people on this podcast.
Well, that's it. But I'm still here, like Olympic, your own Quasimodo of the group.
You're essentially doing triple duty tonight because you've done not one but two Olympic events, plus you're here to do punditry.
Exactly, and I'm here, but my supporting cast member as well, young Freddie, also contributed to tonight's showing. Obviously, we'll talk about the sports that we did and everything a bit later. It's all kind of this. Can I just put a little disclaimer a bit later? I'm not that dad. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, you might not be that dad, but let's see if any of our other panelists are that dad. If you're on triple duty tonight, let's bring on Mr. Quadruple Duty, the self-proclaimed workhorse himself. He's got 3 Olympic videos and 1 night of punditry. And is this episode 4 in a row for Kieran?
Ooh. It's 3 or 4 in a row, isn't it? But who's interested?
Wow. People are interested, just not in you.
Yeah. Not in anything I have to say, and it's not funny. But I've come tonight with an interesting fact.
Oh no! If you've had to proclaim it's an interesting fact, it's already not interesting.
No, it's in touch with the Olympics. It's the opening ceremony in Paris, but the Eiffel Tower was actually made in Barcelona.
Wow,
that's really interesting.
Yeah, I bet Ben's like on the edge of his seat listening to this.
Mate,
this is really getting the ratings in.
Ben, I imagine the joke was just a little bit too clever for you.
Oh, just keep it flying. Well, at least I'll be able to get it with my supreme banter.
Ben, also keep the camera off. We might get more viewers.
Oh, dear me. This is what I've had to put up with all week, basically, in the WhatsApp chat. Is people throwing their ratings at each other.
Do you ever slightly regret thinking, "Oh yeah, they're all going to be fine," and then going all week it just be like,
no, because I knew what was going to happen. And by the way, someone who's not on tonight's panel and also wasn't on, the man who's most interesting to listen to, according to the Fools, Mr. Wood. He has promised to divulge his personal ratings on all the topics next time he appears because he knows that everyone watching and listening will want to know. And he's also not happy with some of his ratings and comments about his ratings, so he wants to almost defend the indefensible, I suppose.
God, I can't wait. Yeah. Take up the chin.
Jason's got an interesting fact for you, Kieran. The Statue of Liberty was built in France. It was gifted to the USA.
It's too well known. Everyone knows that.
And yes, Mike, we all did take the ratings very well.
I fucking did not. It was ridiculous. And honestly, I wouldn't piss on any of these off. They're on fire now. I'm just looking for a new podcast to come away and take me away. Low strangers, come at me.
But we are looking for
Rich Pullen, Rich.
We are looking forward to doing it again, but differently, where we ask viewers and listeners to rate us.
I feel like we should have done that first, because now we all fucking hate each other.
No. We definitely did it the right way first. But if 3 Fools is good, 4 Fools is better. And if we're going along the lines of ratings, then all we really found out on Monday is he's roughly average in all the categories except for height.
What's he on?
Welcome back, Mr. Archer.
Oh.
Who once again has come on muted and he can never remember to unmute himself when he gets welcomed on screen.
I've done it now, yeah.
How are you doing,
Mark,
pal?
I've obviously come up far too high on that intelligent ranking, didn't I?
The bar's low, Arch. The bar is low.
So, gents, as I said, we have actually before I do, it's been a little while since you've been on. How's things been, mate? Generally, all right?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, mate. All good getting there.
Glad to hear it. Are you looking forward to what tonight has to offer?
Yeah, I think so. Could be quite comical, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, well, as I say, some of us took it a lot more seriously than others. Some of us did a much more professional job than others. And some of us are just more naturally athletically gifted than others, it's fair to say.
Rankings count, Fyfie. That's what
well,
I'm saying.
this is it. Now the rankings are out there. Everyone's looking to up their game in certain areas. So you watch the difference. You watch the difference in content for the next month or so from certain people.
That's it, mate, isn't it?
I did promise an opening question that was sort of athletically themed, and it's simply this. And in theory, I would imagine the answer for you guys might all be the same, but it's a question that caused absolute chaos at work today. The popular children's game where you run around and touch each other on the shoulder. What do you call that? Is it tig, tag, or something else? Ben, what would you call
nowadays, when I'm doing that, I call that sex offender register, but...
Well, that's on you, that, isn't it? That says more about your reputation than anyone else.
It's tag, though. It's tag.
Well, I did ask Ben
first,
thanks for jumping in.
I was tag when I was at school.
Okay, tag.
And it's like it's like when you meg someone, it's always megs. Who the fuck shouts nuts? That was the one thing about Soccer AM that really done my Sweden. Megs him. He's megged him. Megs.
Nuts.
And it's tag. Who shouts nut? Fucking wankers.
Probably tubes.
Probably tubes, dickhead.
Mark, are you also going with tag?
I don't know, because I didn't realise you had to tap someone on the shoulder in tag.
Well, it sounded better than saying just
Ben.
touching somebody.
Yeah, I thought there was rules against that. Kieran there, I think.
Okay. Well, this came about at work, and I've always called it TIG, and apparently it's one of those regionalised things. And the reason I called it TIG is probably because part of my childhood was spent growing up in Scotland, and TIG apparently is more northern. Although technically they say TIG is up north, and further south you go, it becomes it as opposed to TIG.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, no, it was. You're it.
Tag is defined as being American.
No, we used to say tag, you're it.
Well, here we go.
You're not it. Fuck, that's a film, mate.
I've heard the food questions.
In Scotland, one time they just used to say,
I am Brew! I'm Brew! Hey, you fucking English bastard!
Before we start alienating, shut the fuck up. Before we start alienating the Scots, who I have a deep respect for, let's just finish this. So yes, tag is an American phrasing apparently that got brought over to this country. The Australians apparently call it tip, which again, I'm more concerned where that's coming from. But the reason it caused chaos, thank you, Arch.
That's all right,
the reason it caused chaos is because a couple of people up here in the sunny East Midlands today said they called it tick, and that tick as in tick, and that prompted everyone else from the East Midlands and the one Scottish-raised Southwesterner to say, "What the fuck is tick?"
Yeah, hard drive you checking.
Well, quite. So yes, I was just interested. Jason said tag. There is a World Tag Championships. There is a World Tag Championships, and if you've ever watched it, it's fucking funny watching these people. Eh?
You seen the film?
Is there a film about the World Tag Championships?
No, it's called Tag. It's
the comedy film. No, I've never. I've seen clips of it. I've never sat and watched it.
It is funny. Worth a watch. Anyway.
Well, I'll add it to the list.
You're in the morning.
Why is Ben broadcasting in sepia?
He broadcasts in sepia, then go, oh, he's in sepia now.
Right. It's because the light that's around me and like the cheap little tablet that I've got. So I change. So sometimes I'm colour, sometimes I change. Yeah, it's just how it is. It just deal with it, okay?
Have any of you, on that subject, ever sat and watched the World Tag Championships?
No.
So it's basically a group of adults that go one-on-one, and they've basically got an obstacle course that they go jumping through and running up and over and all, like, and it's just fucking chaos. And they've got 3 minutes to try and tig each other, depending on how you want to say it. It's fucking hilarious watching these guys flying around this obstacle course. It's a bit like there's also one, I don't know if you've seen it, the Balloon World Championships, where you've got two people just trying to keep the balloon in the air. And they've parked like cars and sofas and shit in the way. They're trying to hit it out of the way of the other one. It's absolute
that's the delivery
chaos.
game I play with Freddie all the time.
Yeah, all these games that you just play in your house and you can actually be a world champion in it.
Wow.
Loaded. Panel have contributed in some is we're going to play the videos. We'll play them on it as well. If there's anything you want to highlight while they're being prize to you guys apart from your individual videos. We are think of Olympics and big Olympic moments. You probably in everyone's top 5 would be Usain Bolt and sprinting. So we are starting big with yours truly doing the 100-meter sprint. Are you ready?
Go on, Fyfie.
To see the classic world record 100-meter sprint in the style of Simon Pegg's classic movie, Run, Fat Boy, Run. Here is my attempt at the 100-meter sprint. Enjoy.
Go on.
On your marks, get set, go!
Go, Fyfie. Go on, lad.
Tonight.
David Coleman. Remarkable. Like a Swindon Town, you play a promo bit.
Oh no, that looks fucking good.
Go on.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
Need a pint.
he sped up towards the end to make sure it wasn't like making it like it wasn't in slow speed. You can't knock it though.
Oops.
Some fools didn't even submit a video, did it?
Yeah, I know. Like, obviously, the team players all submitted a video. But oh, here we are. Yeah.
See, that's where you're
Winner.
the strongest.
Look at that celebration of champions. Oh, you are setting a bit.
Mate, just get it off.
Just get rid.
Well, you get a
17.81. That's fair play, mate. That's from one side of the pitch to the other. It's not bad.
Thank you. Yes, 17:81 was my time for the 100-meter sprint. So Aidan was recording it all for me. You're a cheeky bastard. You know that the middle section was done in slow motion, Kieran. So I don't know if you were reading the things I was putting in the ticker along the bottom. Not that it would have helped performance in any way, but I came straight out of doing my martial arts session, and we went straight over the field and recorded it. So I was already a little bit fatigued, but all I did to Aidan is I said, look, I want to, if the world record is 9.58 seconds, I want to be under double that. So anything under 19 seconds, I was happy with. So 17:81, solidifying my spot as 10th fastest full, as voted on Monday. Arch, you stayed quiet throughout the video. You let it play out while these two were taking the piss. So I'll start with you.
I was on mute, mate.
What did you make of my attempt at the 100-meter sprint?
Fair play, mate. I thought, especially at the end where you did the old jump and that, I'd have been too fucked to do that after 100 meters, to be fair. But no, good job, man.
Cool. Kieran, prime athlete like yourself, that middle section where I was really showing off the technique. Did you appreciate the running technique?
I think it's a fantastic technique. You've got that movie star run nailed down there.
Bit Baywatch, wasn't it?
I definitely think you are going to be you are one of the faster moving fools. I think you're one of the faster moving fools. I think Joe has got his work cut out to beat you to prove that he's number one. But good technique, and 17 seconds is not a bad time, because Mo Farah says to run if you were running his marathon sort of things, 17 seconds per 100 meters. If you can sustain that, you could be better than Mo. So
believe me, I'm not
Olympics
sustaining
2020, 2028. You're there.
Yeah, maybe I might be there in 2028, just not for sprinting or marathon running, because I certainly can't maintain that speed. Ben, what did you make of the attempt?
I was impressed with the technique. I love the Chariots of Fire video. I thought it was a fantastic effort. I'm impressed a lot, so really impressed. And the celebration at the end was top draw.
Thank you. Out of interest, were any of you actually reading the tickers as they were going along as well?
No,
right. There was lots of jokes in there, Ben, that you would have appreciated. So go back and watch it.
I'm not intelligent enough to read the tickers, so they won't have to read them to me aloud and explain them, because I'm not bright.
Go back and watch it when we finished, and you'll enjoy it even more.
Oh, I'd love to.
Well, if Fyfie running short distance was a nice little starter for tonight's episode, Arch, then I think you're going to really like what comes next, because Ben has taken what I've done 10 steps further. Ben has run a marathon. Are we ready to watch Ben run the marathon? Here we go.
Hey Fyfie and people who watch Falls. Obviously know we're doing the Olympics today, or the Olympics thing today. We're recording this today. Football comes home. Come on, England. A little bit later today, when we beat the Spanish. That's not going to help be dated at all whatsoever, because we are going to beat the Spanish. So what we're going to do for Olympics Day is we're going to do a marathon. As we all know, a marathon is the same width and length as a football pitch. So we're going to go around the football pitch, and that's the equivalent of a marathon. There's a dog running up. And
Doggy.
Yeah, so we're going to start this running. We're going to record it as we go around. And it's going to be Olympic, because we're doing a marathon, which is obviously around a football pitch. This is what we're going to do. And we'll see in a bit as we go. So take it away. So here we are, we're running. So he's off. You see, look at him, he's off. Look at that over there. He's like Phil Foden doing the sprinting, which he'll do today when England beat Spain later. Because that's absolutely going to happen. So yeah, he's always shouting, "Come on, down." So we're already done nearly half a marathon already. I don't know why people do this type of say it's hard, because it's not. It's only around a football pitch. So here we go. So here we are. So I'm going back. Oh, look, it slowed down there. Slow down. See? Slow and steady runs away. It is a bit tiring. Come on, Luke Wright. Let's go. Luke Wright. Luke Shaw. Don't get Luke Wright from play cricket. Right. Here we go. We are nearly there. We're still there. Nearly done a marathon. And as we have completed a marathon today in South Cerney. No. I'm doing too. You do too. Right. He's off expounding energy because he's 8. I'm 44. So I'm going to be able to sit down. Done my marathon. Done the Olympic things at bloody last. Cheers, Fyfie. You're best like this. I'll see my golf vids as well. Right. Up the Swin. Up the Euro Champions England. It's coming home. See you later.
A little bit dated. I might have put my eggs in the one basket there. And also, that was tactical breathing. That wasn't wheezing. That's tactical breathing.
So, well, in that case, Arch, did you appreciate the use of the tactical breathing throughout?
I thought it was great. Who filmed it for you then, Ben?
I did. I was running. I was holding my camera, my phone.
Really? You kept that very still, mate. Fair play.
I know. I'm a badass, you see. Like, I can run and hold my phone still.
You ever wonder why you get voted least intelligent at times?
I'd have dropped it. Or filmed it like that, running.
I have to say, Ben, that one of the fundamental differences between mine and yours is you were actually running against someone, and although you may not have won that particular race, it wasn't much distance between you.
No, there wasn't. Like, obviously, you know, and you look at the difference between us. You see, you've got like the massive age gap between us, and I kept up with him, which proves how fit I actually am. Because I managed to keep up with someone who is what, like 36 years younger than myself. So
very impressive. It's very impressive.
I was impressed, to be honest.
How much did you pay him to slow down?
I didn't. No. He was just
You're not
doing
getting
anything.
a season ticket next year if you don't slow down.
He did another lap, you know, and I observed and commented as he did his lap. Then we went on to play football a bit later, which you'll see in a bit.
You made a very interesting observation throughout that you don't understand why all these professional marathon runners complain and why those who do it recreationally do so much training, because you made it look so easy to run a full marathon, Ben.
I ran a full marathon on no training. I pulled up the car and I said, well, what are we going to do? And like, I said, should we just do a marathon right here? And I decided to do a full marathon, you know, right around the football pitch.
Did you do 26 mile of it in the car, Ben?
What, sorry?
I believe the
26 mile of it in the car.
26 miles, but...
Yeah, well, it's 26 steps. It's kind of
Ben, we all know for you that was more than 26 steps.
Yeah, no, that is more than 26 steps. Well, it was like a double marathon I did then.
So Arch, we've seen Prime Ben in action there, and a lot of the fools are within a tolerance in a similar sort of age bracket. So the question is, do you think that many of us could sort of beat Ben in a marathon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Follow-up question, Arch. Do you think you could beat Ben running a
I
marathon?
can't run for shit, and I reckon I could beat Ben.
Right, that's it. That's it. We're having it. Me and you are running somewhere. We're running on the cricket pitch or something.
No, fucking throw me in there, Ben. I reckon I can maintain that 17 seconds every 100 meters.
Balls rush in, run round the Swindon cricket pitch. Some point we all meet up and we'll have a jog run and have a run. And like Craig can commentate because he actually runs for pleasure.
Rich.
Yeah. And Rich, they can commentate, and then and then we can all celebrate pie and a pint after.
Are we just running around the clubhouse?
No. The actual cricket, the cricket pitch.
Ah, okay.
Isn't a cricket pitch bigger than a football pitch?
Probably, yeah.
Wait, look at it.
Okay. I'll make sure I'm well stretched off for that one then. But in all seriousness, Ben, thank you for undertaking the challenge. You did very well, and I'm very impressed with your athletic endeavours in coming second in a full marathon. Well done, Ben.
Thank you.
Where shall we head to next? We are heading to another one of tonight's panelists, and we are going to Kieran, who he has, as I said in the intro, he's submitted 3 videos. Now, I'll be honest, I've had to vet a lot of Kieran's and be very selective with which footage I use, mainly because, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, Kieran, there was just a bit too much flesh on display at times.
Yeah, you know about.
I liked helicopter.
Indeed. So, I believe there were 5 videos submitted to do with the first sport that we're going to show here, and this is Kieran doing boxing, of which I think I've used 3 of them. So you can tell by the reaction that maybe he doesn't think it's as professionally done as some of the other videos, but I'll let you be the judge. So for everyone watching, Ben, Arch, enjoy the next 43 seconds.
11 o'clock last Saturday night.
Enjoy the next 43 seconds of Kieran boxing.
Oh, you bitch. Heavyweight.
Solid.
Oh, you bastard. It wasn't.
I mean, Arch has disappeared. Ben, what did you think to Kieran's boxing skills?
He's not very flexible, is he? He didn't put his shoulder in.
Yeah, he's just not worked on his technique. That's it.
That's quite funny. The angry more Friday added the to the
complete.
Yes, I'd leave that one out for you. What I would like to ask before I get Arch's review,
So there's 2 machines. Because obviously, if you notice, there's the machine. It didn't work. It was plugged in and everything else afterwards. So yeah, the machine was just a dud machine. It wasn't me being a spastic and all unintelligent. If Ben was there, he would have even pressed the button.
in fairness, Arch, you seem taken completely aback by what you were seeing. Do you think the light belts?
I can't believe he hit a punch machine. So, based on that,
Enviable position now of arguably seen R3's best performances in this challenge. Are you feeling a little?
Oh, I don't know, mate. To be fair,
I know what his sport is, and I think it's a joke.
Eh?
I know what his sport is, and I think it's a joke.
That's all right, mate.
'Cause I know exactly what he's done as well.
Yeah.
His Olympic video.
Ben, let's comment one more on the boxing before we move on. The second video did show raw power that Kieran possesses, doesn't it?
It showed emotion. It showed intensity. And it showed something being hit. It said all the things that you want.
So you're almost describing there, Ben, as opposed to a gold medal, that Kieran could be up for an Oscar. Kieran, how did you find the experience of becoming a world champion boxer?
Sobering. It's hard. It's a dangerous sport, and I'm glad that I put myself in the way of doing a dangerous sport, so other people don't have to, so we can keep dickheads.
We're getting some people saying in the chat, although it seems no issues coming through my side at the moment.
No, so
yeah,
what I think the picture of the fall stays up for longer than I think they expect it to.
Yeah, I left kind of intro videos in.
Yeah, so it stays up longer than they think it's going to, so just get over that. From Marches, because you ain't got one.
Yeah,
don't fucking like him.
Oh, you need a base actually at some point.
No,
We need
don't
one
worry,
to do one for you.
They like me less. They're just nice to you, you know.
And this is the lesser spotted one season submission. And we're going to the racket sports. Let me know what you think to his performance here.
You know, Miss has forced him into this.
Ah, shit. Hooray. Bugger. Oh. Shit. Yay.
That is not a fucking.
That wasn't the patches.
That wasn't patches. It's got one head on it. Turn up.
Yeah.
Is that
It was that when playing himself it's disappointing, but he was playing.
He just sent a video of him having a wank, but PG. No, at least he submitted a video.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I know he was probably held at gunpoint to do that video because we all know Mrs. one season him doing the video, and I think the reward was he can have a can of. I'm fucking shocked.
Given,
Yeah, I'm shocked. I said he wouldn't.
In a leotard doing riffing. Ping pong bat, a ping pong net, but no. But we all know that the ping pong net and the balls are for beer pong.
Yeah.
He has to go and buy those bats, I reckon, from Argos. Like,
I want to know how many beers he'd already had. The way he was struggling with that net.
Yeah.
I think it just played beer pong. Fair play.
Yeah. Once the
that net so much, he struggled that net so much. She was like, "Oh no, don't have a Thatcher's. That's too strong. Have a breakfast beer."
Yeah.
Once the net was assembled, Arch, were you impressed with the technique once he got in the rhythm?
Yeah. Fair play to him. He's had a go, hasn't he? So I think he only got one over the net though, and he should have sung the national anthem as well.
He should have sung it. He should have sung it proud and loud.
Yeah. Not that I played it on mine. So there we go.
So apparently it's lagging on both now, Facebook and YouTube. Mike's saying it's almost unwatchable, which is a shame if that's the case.
Yeah, Dill said it's.
Oh no.
It's lagging.
I get the impression it might be lagging somewhat, but I can't see why, because I've got no issues being reported from StreamYard of any upload speed problems or anything.
So it's been fine on mine, like, but obviously I'm on the stream, so that don't fucking count.
No,
yeah, it doesn't count.
But you'll be seeing what I can see, which is no problems.
Can you go watch the stream on your phone out the room and just see if it lags or anything when we do the next video?
Oh, I've got the stream on here.
Mate, I've got enough people telling me it's lagging. I know it's doing it. What I don't understand is why, because normally I would have an issue saying you've got an upload speed error or something that I can fix live, but I haven't got anything. It's sounding okay right now, says CJ. What did we miss?
Does that just feed back through Twitter, or is it off all platforms? Because we're not on Twitter in a minute, are we?
No, it's off all platforms. So StreamYard will tell me if there's an upload issue anywhere.
Okay.
That's where it's. Yeah, it's with the videos apparently, but
okay. Well, we'll try the next one. Yeah. So the next couple of videos, I do have to send out a public warning that it does come with adult themes of nudity throughout. The next 3 videos, there is slightly more skin than one might expect from these videos. But I'm sorry, we did the best we could do. But for your entertainment, we start with the man voted, the most fashionable, and the best looking. As we look at Craig's skipping.
Oh, I love that.
Craig, as he mentioned when he was on the other day, he's had a few personal things to attend to, so hasn't had the time to dedicate to a proper video. But he wanted to submit something, and that is what he came up with. Ben, let's start with you.
That's the best video yet. honestly, I'm gonna watch that again at night by myself.
That's worrying, Ben.
No wonder he's the best looking.
I mean, you could see the physique that got him voted best looking there, couldn't you, Arch?
100%, mate.
It's
Yeah.
not him.
In fact, based on that physique, I should be somewhere near, I reckon.
Kieran, how are you with a skipping rope? Can you do as well as Craig?
Couldn't do as well as that.
He's lost for words.
I'm lost for words, but I also think it's a fucking joke that he's done that as an Olympics video, not gone to any effort, because all you have to do is put your face in a video, and yeah. But at least he submitted one.
Did he submit that after he won Best Looking?
No, before.
Oh, okay. I'll let him off then. I was going to say, funny that he just focused on his own face.
he has to run at least 100 meters to the end of a platform every day to try and make his train on time, and it still gets delayed. He could have filmed a video of him with his tee walking along the platform, speed walking. That's what. Have you seen that? Have you seen that in the Olympics? The speed walking. It's a fucking.
I love the speed walking. I think it's class. It's
Did you see the Spanish one celebrating? I think it might be in the Diamond League. She's celebrating, thinking she was getting bronze, going, but the Swedish one just overtaken.
Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. So, all in all, what I'm interested then, Ben, do you think, I asked Kieran, do you think you could match that level of athletic endeavour in terms of skipping? But because it's not just the skipping ability with Craig, as you saw, it's the posturing, it's the whole performance of it all.
I couldn't match that. I'm afraid that's just out of my league. To be quite honest, that's way beyond my capabilities as a human being.
Well done, Craig. You have shown why you were ranked so highly for speed and athletic ability.
That's a beautiful man.
And being such a beautiful man, of course. Thank you to everyone who's telling me it seems to be running okay again at the moment. I'm glad. I hope you're able to enjoy the rest of the show. We come next to another video, which does contain a bit more flesh than I would like. And the second of Kieran's performances for the evening. We've already seen his talents in the boxing arena. Now we're going to see why every club in the NBA is after him. Please pay special close attention to his first couple of attempts at scoring. Enjoy.
Oh, he's got the Olympics for basketball.
Fucking hell, mate. I didn't know what hoop you were meant to be aiming for at one point.
So there are a couple of things I'd like to comment on there.
Again,
if I may.
About midnight.
First of all, how the fuck on one of them machines when it's got the little security fence did you manage to lose a ball? And my second point that I'd like to raise is you fucking cop out doing it underarm.
Well, at least you didn't get it.
Ben, you can't talk about cop out. You ran a marathon.
I did.
It's a whip, so.
Ben, what did you make of Kieran, the NBA star?
A piss poor, wasn't it?
Harsh, very harsh.
Well, that's my review.
Kieran, do you think the reviews there have been a bit harsh?
No.
Is there no defending that performance?
Also, I didn't realise I was on mute, and I've just shouted to Sophie, "You absolute cunt!" because She didn't need to do that. What she did in that first clip, that was fucking horrendous. But I also made.
Oh no, mate, that was just one clip. That wasn't put together. That was one clip.
But why she decided to do it? I know she was a bit pissed and wanted it that night. But fucking hell, like
the arse.
It was all on her phone, so that's probably for her personal wank bank when I'm away for work.
Mate, I have got, in all seriousness, so we've just done basketball. We've still got bowling to come. I have got far too much video footage of your arse on my phone for one straight man.
Mate, I just wanted to treat you for an evening.
But I had to vet these videos to pick the suitable ones as well. So imagine the ones I haven't picked.
Oh, there's kids at these bowling alleys. Come on, kid.
No, not at the time, mate. I wasn't there at fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd had a few beers and I was already there at about mid. We'd been to a pub quiz beforehand, so that's why Sophie's filming my
again.
She was a bit pissed up. Yeah, we'd been for the pub quiz that night. We got a pizza with it, so it was okay. Fucking tenner, mate. Pub quiz, pizza, and a few beers. Oh, fucking beautiful.
Nice. That's a good evening.
Homebrewed beers. They're not filtered with shit. Oh, mate, I love it.
Lush.
Yeah, you'll have to come over, Ben, with your missus one time. That's what I like.
You savage bastard.
Only the second meanest. Imagine if Mark was here. Fucking awesome. But no, but also the comment you hear at the start, oh, it's not in the fucking Olympics. You can tell what order I filmed the videos in because the first one is now the last one. So
yes, I've done that for a specific reason as well.
I know you've said you've edited them for your enjoyment, so I'm now actually worried that I know that. Yeah. Well,
so I've left myself on mute for every video. I did like that you actually did read the ticker on your first one and noticed where I put about you.
Fucking rage. It's like you bastard. Then I'm watching the videos. I'm like, fuck it. I've actually since the other episode the other night, I've signed up for a gym and ordered weight loss pills. So we're going all right.
Good. I'm having a positive effect on you there.
Apparently, appetite suppressants aren't the one though.
Oh well, mate. Well, despite the second sport that I don't necessarily think you've excelled in, I appreciate the effort in trying.
I've not excelled in any of them.
No, we've still got bowling to come. You might have excelled in that.
Can you get me a
beer? Shall we move on to the third video, which contains far too much human anatomy? And fear not, I'm not taking the piss out of anyone else on the screen here tonight because this time it's yours truly. Yes, there is too much of my own body in this video. I can only apologize, but I hope you appreciate my efforts as we go back out to the track. But this time, instead of running, the second strongest fall is going to be throwing. Enjoy.
Go on, Fyfie.
He's not going to get it.
And just a heads up, there is a slight intro to this one again, so my little animated face appears for about 20 seconds.
I'll read this time.
It's Owl's toy barn. You have got very white teeth.
Fyfie attempts shot put.
Oh, well done, Ben. Well done.
Everyone. This is my attempt at doing the shot put. Before we start, I'd just like to send out a public service apology.
I thought we just all got taken off the screen then.
Did this after a martial arts session, much
like
the sprints earlier. They were recorded at the same time. But at this point, I hadn't thought to, look smart and therefore tuck the t-shirt in.
It's exactly the same.
For those with squeamish disposition,
no, I'm not doing this live.
I will warn you in advance.
You've done it for continuity,
haven't you?
There's a fair amount of
flesh on display during this next presentation because this stomach will not be contained. But before we start, let's see how I got on in a real intense level of training, shall we? Oh, 6 kilos is a bit heavier than I thought. So I need to get the technique is to end up like this.
Where'd you get the ball?
Because like this, it will just drop to the floor. But like this, it'll go high.
eBay.
It won't go anywhere.
So I need to get it like this.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Go on, Fyfie. I'm impressed already.
I must point out at this point, before we carry on with the training sessions, the heavy breathing you can hear isn't me just sat here watching myself. It is, in fact, my cameraman that is doing that. I'm not that unfit that I'm heavily breathing, sat here watching myself. Back to training.
Comedy timing.
Mm.
Well, there was certainly a lot of stomach turning there. I'm sure it wasn't just
you
mine.
ready for another 2 hours?
Let's see how all that training
you thought
did.
Ben took a long while to
could I launch it far? I mean, bear in mind, I was recently voted the second strongest fool, so surely this is going miles.
Oh, he knew the ratings beforehand, didn't he? Oh, that was a good one.
This looks impressive.
If that's your noise at doing something strenuous, I can see why you're
arguably
single.
the best angle that we have.
Go.
Oh, here we go. Heads.
It looks worse in slow motion.
That's amazing. I'm actually impressed with that.
I reckon Joe would have got it further.
Yeah, well, I'd love to see you and Joe have a shot.
Like you and Joe doing the hiding games.
Oh, Fyfie versus Joe and do Olympic Highland Games.
Like the logs.
Tossing off logs and all sorts.
That's a different video entirely, Ben.
Oh dear. That's good for me, man. It's one of the yeah.
That's why I'm mid. Occasionally I get a good one.
This is why this ratings people just don't get good humour, do they, mate?
Yeah.
So Ben, let's start with you. What did you make of my performance in the shot put?
I enjoyed the technique. I love the slow mo, and I was impressed. I was impressed with all of it. It was, you could see your strength, your turn. I was disappointed the time it took you to throw the fucking thing. But as X Factor goes, I want you in the final. That was quite banging.
Thank you, Kieran. You seemed less impressed.
I've done shot put myself, and I reckon I could get it further when I was in secondary school, and I was a fat cunt then as well. Not saying you're a fat cunt, by the way. I'm just going to have to reiterate that point. I'm just saying that if you think I'm athletic now, you're more athletic than I am then. But I don't know. But I also think if that, the noise was a bit unnecessary.
Well, it's unnecessary in women's tennis as well, but it doesn't stop them doing it.
Oh, it's absolutely necessary in women's tennis.
Nothing like some sexist banter, Ben.
Sorry, you team me up. I've had a couple of these.
But actually, he's got on the water. I've never seen that. I didn't realise he could actually drink water.
He wasn't on the water earlier.
He can also say water like a normal person.
Yeah, it's because it's vodka.
You can shut the fuck up laughing over there. Wait till later.
Wow. Arch, what did you make of my shot put, mate?
I thought it was pretty good, mate, to be fair. Bit of training on that trajectory, I reckon you get that a lot further.
You didn't fucking see it, did you?
I did. I'm just picking it up to piss you off, Kieran.
To be fair, Kieran, I think if every athletic contest we've seen so far tonight, I can beat you in, so I'm not too worried.
Mate, if I'm going to get in a hoop, I might be all right. If I haven't got aim for anything and just throw it randomly, I might be all right. But
well,
I'm just here to add the controversy. I'm like the Alan Shearer.
Well, look,
I'm not the Roy Keane, Graham Souness.
Joey Barton.
we've had a bit of a
let's not jump to steps. I don't beat women up.
we've had a bit of a laugh with the videos so far, but next we're going in to the two videos that have probably taken it the most seriously, and you could tell by the quality of not just the video but the skill involved in the events that these two should be at the very top next time there's a rating on athletic ability.
If either of these are arches, this is a joke.
No, these will be Nick and Rich, I bet you.
Well,
Rich hasn't done one, mate.
Has he not done one?
we do start with arch of sorts, but we're starting with archery by Nick.
Ooh. You read that. Here we go, Nick. Go on, Nick. Nice shot he's got. Oh, look what he's done. He's got one on the yellow.
Four reds, one yellow, one blue.
That's the look he gives for his snow.
Hold on, there's more bench.
Oh.
The Godfather is doing his thing.
Yes, perfect. Go on, Nick. Go on, Nick.
Fool's father.
Fool's father. Go on, hit that yellow.
Oh, fuck no, he's got balls, hasn't he?
Yeah, ain't he? Fucking go on, lad.
I've got so much respect for the fact that he's gone from trying it out for a laugh to actually joining the club.
No, actually, amazing, and he loved it. So, like, full respect for him.
It's like archery's fucking hard work as well. Like, you think it's those bows are
Keep him fit, mate. And obviously, now you can't argue with him because he'll just sit out in his little car and he'll wait for you to disappear. You're golden. You can do drive-bys and everything.
You say his little car, he's got a Jag.
Yeah, he's got a Jag, isn't he?
Yeah.
If we could not make accusations of Nick doing drive-bys as well, that would be great, please.
I don't actually think he's going to do a drive-by. No way.
I think it would fit in the car, to be fair. Like, it'd take him a while to get to the point of doing
Hang on, you've just said how he drives a Jag.
Yeah, but if by the time he gets the bow out and tries shooting out the thing, you probably could have run away.
Well, he
like, they're not the quickest. It's not like it's a
well, evidently me or Ben couldn't have.
Yeah, well, you need to stop, pull up, handbrake on, engine off, get the bow, arrow it, point out. You do well not to notice.
He might not need to take the engine on. He might have it on his passenger seat sideways, but by the time he gets it in there, aims. You could have been it. You could be away. He had a cross.
Well, he can, because the bow needs to be like vertical, so he needs to hang it out the window, wouldn't he?
Yeah. It's not like he's got an Uzi or something, is it, Arch? Arch has gone for another water.
I was on mute, mate.
Shit shock horror.
Here we go. So let's know he's done. Before he gets back, what do you think he's done? I reckon he's got 2 yellows, 3 blues.
A yellow, red, and 2 blues.
1 black, 1 red, 4 yellows.
Yeah. I love that photo of Nick. Oh, he's off again.
He took it seriously. He sent me loads of footage.
And he won a goldfish yet?
Oh, I'd be mental at the fair, wouldn't he? Oh, I'll be grabbing him. Go stick around bad Nick. Go win you something.
Why is he not aiming for the further targets?
Have you noticed? I think Ruskin Ace looking for other people going for like the arrows. They've all got the same little waddle as Nick does. Bless them.
Are you abusing Nick, mate? The
I'm
waddle.
not using Nick. I'm laughing with him.
He's into his prime years.
He isn't his prime years. I've nothing to respect for Nick, to be fair. He's a good man. Go on, have it. He's imagine that yellow. It's not so bad, isn't it?
You can tell he submitted this back when Fyfie actually asked for it or closer to it.
Oh, he's the first. It was like a week later. He was the first one back.
He was actually, because I remember the night he submitted it, and
yeah. When Fyfie said, he was like, "This is like middle of May."
it's because he knew he'd be busy with absolute ball pod, you know.
Yeah.
Not like you, Ben. He would be busy and not admit it.
He's waiting for permission. Hang on. He's off. Yeah, go on, mate.
Because he's a smooth operator.
Oh, he's got way off the one, hasn't he? Oh, that's a black. 2 black.
Well, next year I wanted to see him hit that further target if he now joins the club.
Yeah. Those dudes walking further there, they're bad. They 5 miles.
Yeah, he shouldn't have got them in the video because it's made it look a little bit worse now.
4 red,
Ooh.
1 yellow, 1 black.
Fucking have it.
Oh, I love that. Fucking have it at the end. I love that. Why don't Nick?
Absolutely class stuff by Nick there. As I said, the fact that what started off as an idea for a bit of comedy for us has actually turned into a genuine hobby for him. I'm buzzing that it's had. But before we go into the review of that, we have had a message on X from CG Wrestling that says, is any of the Fools Rushing panel looking forward to the Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestling at this year's Olympics? And then a gif of Kurt Angle saying, you do not boo Olympic gold medalist. You know what? Why not? I think there's a fair few of the Fools who, with a little bit of training, would be half decent at mat wrestling and stuff.
Fyfie versus Joe has to be Fyfie versus Joe.
Joe would absolutely destroy me.
I'd love to see Fyfie versus Joe.
Ben and Kieran were largely talking throughout. Archer, let's start with you. What did you make of Nick's archery?
Oh, fair play to him. That was quality, I thought. Who don't love an archer, eh?
Well, indeed.
In fairness, I did think about doing archery, but I was worried I'd let the family name down. So fair play to Nick. He's done a grand job there.
Ben, overall, how would you rate Nick's performance, considering he is still a novice? And you're quite right. He filmed this back in, I'm sure it was late May, early June. He filmed that.
Oh, it was just for someone who's just taken it up. That's spot on. But Nick has got a natural eye for these sort of things, hasn't he? Obviously, he was quite sporty in his youth, and it's like another hobby that's taken up. He's got good hand-eye coordination up there. I think it's a top effort from the geezer. Fair play to him, and I'm pleased that he's taken it up.
Kieran, is it safe to say that so far that's the best performance of any of the Fools?
Oh mate, there is nothing gonna top that tonight. Like that's actual effort of an actual sport that's in the Olympics. I know you've done one as well, Fyfie, but you know it's Nick at the end of the day, and to be fair, I'm buzzing like he went and tried it and he signed up for it because archery's like one of those sports you think fuck up, he's pissed, bang, but the actual strength from the bow and arrows is quite hard. But he did let himself down at the end when I thought the other ones were just set out to like they just hadn't been set up properly, and then the other people started walking behind it. I was like, them down. But next year he'll be in the if it's one yellow on that target at the end.
They'll stand him on a castle and he'll do that.
He'll do the Travis Kelce fucking Taylor Swift.
There you go, Nick. The panel have absolute faith in you to progress your skills.
He's the Fool's gold medalist tonight. Like,
well, don't count your chickens before they've hatched because we have another sharpshooter in our midst. Yes,
if it's Archer's one, it ain't gonna be.
It's time. It's time for possibly the most professional of all the videos tonight. Let's get comfy because we've now got 2.5 minutes of young Master Archer.
James, isn't it?
Oh, badass. 17 fuck, Joe. Freeze, motherfucker!
What the fuck's that?
It's stuff, man.
Yes!
Oh, Trump's over there.
I have to say, the weapons are getting bigger. I do feel he's compensating.
Yes, mate. Like a glove.
Hold it up. Fucking do you? Fuck on, right, right. Little finger blast. He looks.
I don't know what happened to my eye in that last picture, but
so, before I pass comment on the athletic ability there, what I would like to say is very well done to the team who edited that video for you. You can
well
tell
done, Joe and Dylan.
Between Joe and Dylan doing it and me doing it. I don't know. Because I'm doing it through headphones, whereas you guys are kind of doing it through device audio. The backing track was fucking loud. very, very loud in my ears, but it matched the intensity of it. Arch, I'll start with you. How did it feel doing the shooting? I know it's something you've done before. You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really good, to be fair. Yeah, it was quality. And I say them pellets, I think I said to you, Fyfie, they weren't just the brand from 2012. Paul actually bought the surplus stock from the Olympics. So the actual stock that the team took with them.
So you've not only recorded an Olympic video for us, but you've used actual Olympic equipment.
Okay.
All about
this is the difference in levels we're playing at.
All about the rankings, mate, isn't it?
Ivory Towers.
Ben, what did you make of it? We were very complimentary of Nick's target skills. What did you make of Archie's?
Oh, I thought it was great. I thought he was going bigger and bigger with guns. I thought he was going to finish with an Uzi and holding the gun side on and having some like bandana over the top. And just could have done some noises as well.
You wouldn't have heard them, Ben.
Well, he's still machine gun noises. Or overdone shooting because, like, a part of the shooting is a part of a men's prerogative. You've got to do shooting. Pew, pew, machine gun noises. But
Kieran, I know your natural instinct is to take the piss, but overall, are you impressed with the full production quality and the skill set that you've seen there?
The production quality was fantastic. It was like a movie. The skill set, we hadn't seen no proof of any fucking skill set. No, we saw no shots. We saw no shots actually hit any targets. All we saw was Arch holding the gun, pretending he was shooting a few times.
They can't film that close to the target. They get hit.
No, yeah, fucking. Oh, and then we'll see. Oh, the only time we see a target. Oh, look, here's a photo of it. No proof it is. Especially when fucking Paul, the guy, he's fucking gone in the middle of the photo. That was him hitting him. No proof that he's done it. There is no athletic ability in it. All he's done is gone. I want a fucking day out, and I'll hold something that's big for once. And he's done it. And then Paul's got. Oh, is it for? He's mentioned. Oh, it's for a Fools Rush Olympic thing. I don't even think he's used those pellets because he lets people that have paid to use those pellets use them. So there is absolutely nothing like that. Is I think. It's only just above Craig's because Craig wasn't actually doing it. At least Arch went and held a gun. But
in fairness, Kieran, that A was my target. B, jealousy don't suit you. And C, I hope you enjoyed your big day out at Tempin.
Mate, this is just levels rat. We're working class. You're obviously like Tory class, isn't you? Like Jesus.
Oi, Kieran, mate.
Fucking we can tell how you and Nick vote by the sports you've done.
Yeah, as I said, I was never going to do anything that actually required any athleticism.
And you can tell Craig doesn't actually. You can tell Craig is like a working union man because he went on strike and couldn't be asked to do it.
Jesus Christ. Well, I for one was very impressed in you and the whole team, Arch, and thank you for the effort that has been put in to contributing to tonight's episode. I very much appreciate it.
Thanks, Fyfie. Yeah, thanks to Joe and Dill.
Yeah, big thanks to Joe and Dill.
Fair play to Joe and Dill for editing that and Fyfie. And the effort that went into that was good. The effort that Arch went into, fucking ridiculous. He's still wearing the same top now. He hasn't changed in 2 days.
Well, speaking of effort, we moved to our penultimate video of the night.
It's my shorts fit.
I don't know. Again, top fucking did it?
Speaking of shorts fitting, we are actually going to our final post by Kieran. So, Arch, enjoy the next 59 seconds of Kieran and his arse bowling.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm not sure pretending to shoot is either.
Firstly, I'm impressed you've not got the guard. Have you got the guards up?
No.
No, they're not. I'll give you that then.
Fucking have it.
Fair.
And the Olympic champion of fucking bowling is 92, obviously that's me. Top one's me.
I've done the
Gold
92,
medal.
mate.
Hard workout. I am sweating. Like there is work gone into that, and
It was very
have a
warm,
good
wasn't
evening. Protein drink. All the hard work I've just done.
Arch has really enjoyed that.
So, Arch, Kieran called you out for your video. Do you think that everything you saw there was genuine?
No, we only saw him bowl, what, 2 or 3 goes. How do we know that's his 92?
Because she's fucking horrendous. She has to have the sides up.
Yeah.
To be fair, 92 is nothing to shout about, so it probably was him.
It's not anything to shout about. Last time I went bowling, I'll admit my daughter beat me with using the sides and the little bowling ramp.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
All I'm hearing is, at least you saw me hit the things. Arch, on the other hand, we didn't see him hit fuck all.
Wow.
That's because the bowling ball goes a lot slower and it's a lot bigger than a pellet, isn't it?
But you could have filmed it more from behind you. You knew what you were doing. Camera trickery.
Yeah.
Kieran,
I would camera trickery there. You felt that, didn't you?
Cheers, trickery.
Kieran, I would argue that of the 3, bowling is clearly more your sport.
Yeah, I think it is. It's one you can have a little break in between. You know, it's not as intense, and yeah, it is. I don't know what to say about it. It's fucking. It should be the Olympics, and I reckon I could be an athlete at it because you can all. It's a bit like darts, really, isn't it? It's just.
I suppose you can't really compare it to strength like boxing, can you?
No, but at least I can reach the boxing thing.
Only just by the look of it, mate. Whereas it's the reading that was a struggle,
mate. At least you get your fingers in the lighter bowling balls.
Ben, you've seen Kieran participate now in 3 different sports. Are you impressed by the all-round nature of his abilities?
Well, he got a spare, didn't he, in one? So that's something. So 92 is a bit average, but we'll let him off that because he's been to the pub and had a great time and ate pizza beforehand. I was probably more impressed, though, with the punching than the bowling.
Okay.
All round.
My missus would say I'm always punching.
Yeah, so would we, to be fair.
Was it just the Morfuni reference, Ben, that you enjoyed it so much?
It made me chuckle. It did make me chuckle.
Ben's just trying to drop his tag as a happy clapper.
Hit it. Okay, hold of that one.
We do have one more video to round off our Olympics. Here we go. Ben, he got a spare because his belly was out.
That's it.
All I can say is pot kettle black.
Oh dear me! This is in
Fyfie.
awful territory of turning into just an insults match. We have one more Olympic event.
Second one of the week.
And we go back to Ben to round us off. And, well, in ideal fashion, really, for Fools Rush In, we finish with football.
You ready for it, lad? Here we go.
Fyfie is a bonus feature.
Love it.
For all your fools out there. Just realised football is an Olympic sport. So we are going to do some football as well. There you go. Stick that in your pipe. Two Olympic sports. So I'm going to put this here.
Not free though, is it, Ben?
Against the post. Can you see him? Wait a minute. Freddie's over there.
Can you see it on a
I'll put
non-live
this
video?
post here. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Ben. Was the Olympic sport getting the camera to stand up against a post? Oh, it's not even in focus. Oh, Ben.
There's more, by the way. It's not just this man. Yeah.
Harry Kane against the Spanish. It's England 5, Spain 0, and we're only 10 minutes in. Get in. Yes. Right, on the spot. Pickford versus
Oh, the ball's actually
going
red.
they're going that corner.
By Fyfie.
You're going that corner, right? Okay, he's going to my right. He's going left. Here he is, some Spaniard matey, that 16-year-old kiddie, Yama or whatever it's called. Here he goes.
Oh, it's going to age badly.
It's going that end. It's that way, is it? It's going my left. Right, here we go. It's going my left. Oh, he buries it. Oh, quality goal
going
there.
to the left, to be fair.
By
He's
Yama.
done you.
Oh, he's so good.
I'm fully blaming
right,
you
okay.
for the Euros loss after all this.
Yeah.
Ready?
It was coming home then. Oh.
Right, so this is
Harry McCurdy steps up.
all important penalty here. There's, who should I take this one? Right, let's have a think.
It's a shit pitch.
Trent.
Lots of daisies.
Trent Alexander-Arnold versus the Spaniards. Oh, it's saved! Oh, it's a disaster for England! Absolute disaster!
Fuck it.
It's a great save by the Spanish keeper. What's his name? Kepa. Whoever. Is that a Spanish? Is that one
What's
of
his
Chelsea?
name? I can't even count.
Kepa, who once sulked massively because his manager tried to sub him off before a penalty shootout, saves a wonderful penalty.
I see where you got a
Spaniard
historian.
against Pickford. Oh, it's a goal! What a strike!
You thought about
dear.
saving your son's penalty there.
Not looking so good for England.
Oh,
Good, they already
honestly,
won.
like,
No, it's not so good
you
for
thought
England.
about
the ones that Fyfie edited out, I look like a right knob because I'm like,
Right,
going
we
to go
do
that
this.
and go
If
that
they
and
score
I
this,
smash it in from the other end.
We go sudden death. If we don't score this,
Bullshit though.
I'll go for a we'll go for a milkshake. Right, so this one, Harry Kane. Kane versus Kepa. Kane. Oh, he's gone over! He's down in France!
Fucking hell.
I did do that
Oh,
on
you
purpose.
take your pen,
Bullshit.
and then we go back. But, yeah, they're not
I
really
would've gone
going
for
to
a
win the
milkshake.
Euros tonight, because England have already won. But, yeah, and the South Sydney cricket field, Spain have beaten England. Signing off, Fyfie.
Bye, Fyfie.
Cards.
I'm pleased I put that up
Well
because
done,
Fyfie could have
Ben.
edited. Fyfie really could have edited Ben because the first load of videos I sent him where I'm being like one of them dads where I'm just like skidding and smashing it past him and giving him big and then I thought, right, I'll make him cry for a power like this so I let him win at the end.
I just smelt something there. I think it's called bullshit.
No, it is true. He did send me a load of videos where he was doing this, and I didn't put them in.
Ben, can I just ask, what are Spaniards?
They're like Spaniards, but from
I thought
a different part of Spain.
Kieran, you've sort of single-handedly blamed Ben for what happened in the real-life Euro final during his two performances this evening.
Ben, when you go and say things like that for something that's going to be aired on the 26th of July, just before the Euros final is going to be played, and you're saying all that, you should fucking know, for supporting Swindon, supporting England, it's going to fuck up. And I feel like the wrath of a nation is going to be upon you because you've even the bit between it where you went, it's that fucking 17-year-old Lorania career. Fucking mate, he's fucking off having a time of his life with a Euro trophy. We're fucking here going, Ben's at fault for it all. Yeah, and you don't help yourself, like, because people see you as a very positive person, the happy clapper of everything. You haven't fucking helped yourself there. You haven't helped yourself because no one.
I generally thought England would win the Euros. But then, at that point, England were absolutely winning the Euros. There's nothing that was going to persuade me any different.
Did you watch Spain play a game?
I did watch Spain play a game.
Did you watch England play a game?
Yeah, I did. But I still thought England were going to win. Fyfie was the same. Fyfie was absolutely football was coming home for months before.
Yeah, but Fyfie's the host. We don't count him into things. But no, but we'll go on the videos. I thought there was a good technique on your lads' penalties.
You can't remember Freddie's name, Ben.
Freddie.
I can't remember if it was Jack or Freddie. Jack's the older one.
Jack, the older one. Jack would have actually embarrassed me. Pretty good.
Debatable whether Freddie could give it a year, but Freddie would be embarrassed. Yeah,
probably.
But I have to say, yeah, the best thing about it was when he scored against you. It was fantastic. But you struggle to get the camera up.
Yeah,
is struggling to get it up something you have common?
Well, I'm at an age now, and I was quite tired. And do you
realise when you're recording a video asking Fyfie if he can see it? He probably can. he probably can't see it.
I was hoping that would just get glossed over completely.
I think that was the highlight for me. We're going to put it up against this post. No, hold on. Fyfie, can you see it?
I was expecting a voice. Yeah, mate, all good.
Arch, on sheer athletic ability, how would you rate the concluding football video?
Better than fucking Archers.
He's so jealous and bitchy, isn't he?
Yeah, he.
Will you take him shooting one day just so he can feel what it's like to be you, please?
He's promised me before, but we're still here.
So he can feel what it's like to be shot.
Short or shot?
It wouldn't be shot by Arch though, would it? Because we've never seen him shoot anything.
Mate, I got a bullseye. It's quality. Sorry, what was the question, Fyfie?
We didn't ask about when he got home.
Ben's athletic ability in the football video.
I thought the best bit about that video was when Ben oofed it and made his son run and get the ball.
Yeah.
Because Ben wanted to get a milkshake.
When you're with a kid playing, you're at the park as kids, and it's like, you go get the ball. Fuck off, we got last time. Yeah, it just reminded me that. I thought it was really funny. But yeah, no, good effort.
He's at an age where he will just keep doing it because he's got endless bundle of energy. If it was Jack, it was like he would just sworn at me. It's just like, you're getting that.
Yeah, fuck off, Dad. You kicked it.
Yeah.
Well, in the spirit of competition, it's only right that we all go round and say which video we think showed the most athletic ability and which video we enjoyed the most, because it might not be the same. The only rule I'll put in place is you can't pick yourself. So, Kieran, I'll start with you. Which video showed the most athletic ability and which video did you enjoy the most, please?
Most athletic ability was your 100-meter sprint.
Fuck off.
No, I'll give it that. That was, if you think of the Olympics, you think athletic ability, 100-meter sprint's it, and your technique in it was fantastic. So that is my most athletic ability one.
Okay.
The video I enjoyed the most was Ben having a penalty shoot out of his kid, purely on the fact that he couldn't get the fucking camera to stand up. And then he then asked if Fyfie could see it on a recording. Because that video has generally brought a tear to my eye in such a comedic way. And then the fact that he made it, as Art said, made his kid go and run and get the ball because Ben wanted to get a milkshake, but he wasn't going to work off the energy before that.
Mike's got involved as well. He said that Archie's athleticism controlling the gun was great. Kieran could have put some effort in. Ben, let's ask you next. Which video showed the most athletic ability for you, and which one did you enjoy watching the most?
Well, two that actually impressed me were your running and the shot put. It's just which one will I go for? Kieran is right, because if you do that 17 seconds and you do that over a period of a marathon, you're like the Mobot, ain't you?
Yeah, but you're not doing that over the period of a marathon.
I think the running wins for athletic, technique. Video enjoyed.
You're definitely saying Craig's.
Yeah, I've got to say, well, I struggled to get a phone up, but there's other things that were well interested when I watched Craig's video.
Pop out.
Mike said, hope you upload the videos direct to YouTube. I had thought about this, and yes, I will upload them individually to YouTube as well. So
yeah, you have permission to put all the ones up as well.
If you upload mine, I will resurrect the Sir Tom Broadbent Lounge by self.
Jason says Kieran was randomly drug tested after his and was found with crack.
Jason, come on. You can come on the Fools with that joke and you can be voted the least funny fool because that's the way that it happens.
Arch, for you, please, video of most athletic ability and one you enjoyed the most?
Well, Kieran was just on a night out. So athleticism, I would say shot put. I'll give you that, Fyfie. I thought that was
fucking hell, I've won all three of these. I wasn't expecting this.
I would give the award to Craig, but he's already won enough recently, isn't he? So
this week.
I don't want to go into his head. So yeah, video enjoyed. I'd go with Nick, to be fair.
Okay. I'm going to go video of most athletic ability. I'm going to give that one to Nick because archery is fucking hard work.
Yep.
And video I enjoyed the most was Kieran's boxing. When I was watching the clips, I was laughing. When I put the clips in that order and recorded it as one video, I fucking pissed myself. And more so, I think I've made myself laugh with his video because it was like he can't even get the machine to work bad and stuff, and I was just crying at myself.
The fact he actually managed to get hit. That's just like, fucking hell.
Mate, at least I did a sport.
Not really. You went to an arcade, mate.
you shut your offices for an afternoon. No fucker could get a job.
Oh, it's all right. Someone was man in the office.
It's a bit harsh to call your wife man in the office.
No, Joe was filming.
Yeah, Joe was filming, but not getting shot.
Yeah. That's why she couldn't run the target in case I missed.
Gents, I've thoroughly enjoyed sharing our Olympic endeavours with you. Thank you very much for all taking the time out to do it. I really do appreciate it. As I said, I will upload them this weekend to YouTube so that you can watch them individually. And please do let us know on our socials the answers when you do get the chance to watch it back. Who showed the most athletic promise and ability, and which videos did you enjoy watching the most? We are back to proper shows pretty much from next week. As I said in the intro, we got the Trust on Monday. We got Opposition Fans on Friday. It's our season preview a week on Monday before me and Kieran spearhead a watch along ahead of the opening game of the season. It's been an absolute pleasure, as I say. Thank you very much for not just tonight, but for sticking with us all throughout the summer program, which we know has been different, but we hope you enjoy it. But the new season is upon us. Have a great weekend, everyone.
New signing today.
We're going to be talking about that on Monday. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Take my hand, take my whole life too, but I can't help falling in love with